My bad, y'all. I had no idea that I had ended it. Let me share it. My bad, y'all. I'm so sorry. I'm just sitting here talking, and I'm like, the chat ain't moving. I don't. It said ended at. It said 4 minutes, and then I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. Okay, let's see. I'm sorry. I didn't even know I ended it. I did not know I ended it. I was like, why it say leave? And then it was like 4 minutes ended at four. I was like, what the fuck? So my bad, y'all. My bad. My bad. All right, I have shared it on my thing because I know they ain't gonna send out that many notifications. Ooh, 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 ooh. So my bad, y'all. Hey, Coily, MJ, Blazing. I'm so sorry. Okay, so I was just talking, y'all, and then I'm like looking at the shit, like, why ain't nothing moving? Ain't nothing doing nothing. Nothing. Thank you, Light Bright. Hey, Proud Grandma. Hey, Boo. So yeah, I was just talking, y'all. Thank you, Blazing. So what was I saying? Hey, Dirty Dow. Hey, y'all. I'm so oily, y'all. Let me just. Ooh, ooh. I am oily. Y'all see that? Y'all see my eyebrow come off on my hand? All right. But anyway, so yeah, so I appreciate y'all all so much. So that's like my first real interview that I've ever done. And then but outside of that, like it's just all about trying to get the information, get a person a space where they can, just speak, get questions answered, get information out and that sort of thing. I saw y'all comments about the accountability. Okay, so I get it. And at a certain point, I was just, I got it, the around in circles, the repetitiveness, keep going back to this, changing subject, dodging this. I got it. Also, not taking accountability. So, she did finally do that. And, I do believe people deserve second chances. Now, I heard Boss Lady, and a lot of other people was like, fuck that shit, whatever. So I got it. So, and when you are speaking about like what you've done and kind of being like, that's what we do, that's what y'all do, well, that's what everybody does. That's what, no, no, that's not what everybody does. So, you kind of got to reel it back in and got to, zero it in, because if we're going to talk about you specifically, we're going to talk about you specifically, not, but, um, shout out to everybody who came up. Brianna, J Dunn, Des came up. Boss Lady came up. Seven Stars came up. Okay. Um, me and Seven Stars, we've had our thing or whatever, and it is what it is. I do appreciate her popping up. And I'm saying things. So if I already said this and I'm repeating myself, I do apologize, but I was talking and I didn't really know, I don't really know what was said and what wasn't said, so, or what y'all actually heard. So um but I've me and like me and Seven Stars, we pretty much, not always, but for the most part, we have a lot of the same thoughts about things, or you know uh when we're talking about a situation, or the woulda couldas and stuff, we pretty much have a lot of the same thoughts. So she gave some good advice and stuff like that. So shout out to her, you know, um, for coming up. So yeah, so I said, bro, your chat was out of control. I was just listening and watching, and they went in. Yeah, I was seeing it. I was seeing it, and you know, um, and that's another thing. Like, you have to understand when, number one, when things are fresh. So when things are fresh, there it's going to go two ways. Well, it's going to go both ways actually at the same time. So when things are fresh, that's when you talk about them. That's when, you take advantage of, it's hot right now, right? But at the same time, that's when people's feelings about a situation or thoughts or, whatever their opinion is going to be fresh also. So you got to be prepared that it's going to go both ways. Okay. Yes, the hot topic right now. Let's get on it. Let's talk about it before ain't nobody interested no more. But at the same time, you got to understand that people are going to go, it can go either way because people are, their feelings are about it are going to be fresh too. So whatever they feeling about it, they're going to express at that time. So, hey, Ursula, thank you so much, babe. Thank you. So, I'm innocent. Y'all so silly. So yeah, so it is what it is. You let people say what they gotta say, speak and say what they want to say. Um, and that's pretty much it. You let it roll off your back, hopefully you let it roll off your back and you don't take anything to heart. Um, what else? About the money. Okay, so about the money, I didn't ask a lot about the money. I asked her about her registering for vacation. Okay, because hey, Lady T, hey, babe. Um, because she wasn't there. She's only been a moderator for about 3 months. Okay, so she wasn't there for that. Payments for vacation started in December of 19. It was scheduled for July of 20, and then it was rescheduled for September of 20. So I didn't go into the money a lot. I did go into, did she know about refunds? Because specifically the moderator that she was speaking of, her moderator that she was speaking of, that she was windmilling for and trying to get, you know, this was kind of what the last straw was for, was a person who registered for vacation and she had questions about what was going on and wanted a refund essentially and wasn't getting any answers. So she reached out to other people to try to get an answer. And that's where Deidre came in. And that moderator has since, it looks like, sided with Phi Babe and wasn't very comfortable with what Deidre, how Deidre was talking about Phi Babe, even though a lot of what she did was in defense of her and getting her refund or getting her that communication that she was looking for. So, of course, here we are, another person who was getting the cold shoulder when asking about vacation. Um, but anyway, so I asked about that because that was one of I wanted to know about that because we never really, it was kind of like open ended. This is why I would, this is how me and her hooked up. She reached out me for this. Okay, we got the communication. Okay, now she's my moderator. She's blocked now because she's asking for her money or she's asking about what's going on, and I'm going crazy about her being blocked because that's my moderator and how you gonna be blocking my people and I'm your moderator. Okay. And so we never knew, did she get her refund? Did she, we knew she got to talk to somebody, but did she actually get it? And she couldn't answer yes or no. She's still, because she said it's still ongoing, this is still right now, and this person had been trying to reach out ever since it had been rescheduled and didn't happen. So we're over 3 months. We actually, we're in January now. So we're going into 4 months at least that we know about that this person had been reaching out asking about this this thing that she paid for and still has not. Now I don't know. Five Babe did say that she refunded some people. She said that I think earlier today. That was something in one of her videos. Oh, I just decided to refund people. Whatever. But yeah, Dirty Dow, because not only did, she did a lot. I didn't know about the CPS calling. I didn't know about the FBI or any of that. I didn't know about any of that until, you guys were saying that in the chat. So, I did ask, because that is something that could be ongoing. if you call an agency on someone and there's some consequences from that on the people that you called them on. I did ask her, would she be willing to retract whatever it is she called and said, or would she be willing to, clear that up? Um, so she said, what did she say? She didn't really give a straight answer on that either. So, that's kind of uncomfortable because you don't want to be hooked into anything like that. But that's one of the consequences of doing something like that. Like, it's like, okay, you did this in the heat of the moment when you was pissed off. Now, what if something happens and we need you to say, you know what? I don't really have any proof of what I said, because, that could be something that could come back because false reports are illegal. So, what else? So the money, I kind of kept it on just her because that's what we was talking about, her and the situations that she was aware of. Now she did say, we know about one person, just how one person got treated. Imagine 10. So she did say that, a little slick, whatever, but she did say that. So at least we know that it's multiples. I would think that probably at least half of who signed up wants a refund. I'm almost positive of that. Hey Charbae, hey boo, happy New Year, babe. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Get you some rest. Let me see. You were being unbiased from what I did see. That's how an interview should be. Thank you so much. Thank you. She was on my probation period. Yeah, that 90 days. Yeah. Yes. Money laundering, getting money for a non-event. Lock her up already. A non-event, the same as all others, and further confirming Tracy D's truth about Fish avoiding these people wanting refunds. Yeah, she damn sure confirmed that. Yes, she did. Hey, Love Blake, happy New Year, babe. Happy New Year to you all. If I didn't see you, happy New Year. I saw y'all all in the chat. I did type in the chat a little bit. Happy New Year to you all. I hope y'all are having a great weekend so far. I hope your new year was brought in with love, okay? And it continues to go with that. Anything built on love will stand strong. So just keep going with that. Let's see. Hey, Love and Devotion. So you agree with the way Deirdre handled that she started arguing with another moderator during Fi's live? No, I don't. And then again on her platform, instead of contacting Fi to handle the situation behind the scene. No, I don't. And I did see your comment about her not contacting Fi directly. And to my understanding, I thought she did. I thought, listening to her videos, that she had said like she did contact Fi Babe, but I was wrong about that because I did ask her tonight about her contacting Fi Babe directly before that happened, and she said no. She said no, she didn't, and that it happened actually during the live. So I didn't see that live. Obviously you did, because I saw a lot of your comments about her doing that in the live, and she said she did it. It all went down in the live. And so Deidre don't even agree with it per her statement earlier. Right. Yeah. No. So yeah, no, even she said, yeah, moderators, you ain't supposed to be doing that in the live. You're fucking up the live. The content creators should be thrown off or whatever. So no, I don't agree with that at all. I feel, and I said that earlier. I don't know if you heard that, but I said, I've even had a situation like that over here, and I feel like the moderator should keep it offline. You should, either contact each other if you have an issue, or contact the content creator and let them handle it. But it shouldn't happen in the live, because you got people watching. You got, it can be something little or simple, just, why'd you do that or whatever, and people are going to run with it and make it something that is, bigger than what it is. So no, I don't agree with that. And then also, I didn't know about her going to her own channel. Like I said, I caught a couple of her videos just because I had heard about, her being involved in some beefs. And I did go to her channel to go see exactly what was being said, and before I go talking about it and stuff. So I wasn't aware of what happened in Five Babes Live, or that she went over to her channel and said anything. I didn't know anything about it going on. So until tonight. So excuse me, yeah. Well, I agree it was wrong. I definitely agree it was wrong. And yeah, I didn't see it, and I don't even know. Honestly, I don't even know what live it was that they got into it in. Um so I don't know. What I saw was Five Babe came on and she had a live said mod meeting, and that's when she said Deidre was no longer a mod and got off. And then Deidre went live like right after that. Um so I saw that. Now, anything that happened before that, I didn't see. And I'm assuming, of course, it probably happened before that. So I don't know which video it was before that, but no, I don't agree with it. I feel like, and like I said earlier, I feel like if moderators have an issue with each other or an issue period, it should be discussed off, because a moderator is there to basically make everything go as smooth as possible. Depending on how the channel that you're modding for is ran. Everybody runs their stuff different, but like over here, I'm pretty lenient. I don't get real touchy about trolls, nobody disagreeing with me, no shit like that. If you just outright nasty and disrespectful for no reason, because you can disagree with a person without just being nasty and disrespectful. You don't got to call me a whole bunch of bitches and hoes or talk about how I look or none of that shit. If you disagree with what I'm saying or don't like what I'm doing or whatever, you can say that. Like, I don't like this, or I feel like this about you. You can say that to me and I'll be okay with that. But so I'm lenient in that way over here. Now, how my moderators feel and what's going on or whatever, it's up to them to handle that situation how they feel to handle it. If they feel like it's just nasty and disrespectful, they can make the move that they want to move. If you come into my chat and you have an issue with my moderator, that is what I don't like. I don't like when people have an issue with somebody, or they know that they mod on this channel, so they will go to that channel to go address them. Don't do that. I don't feel like that's right. So I would rather you not do that than to come in here and come at me. um so, but at the same time, you might got a moderator that like going back and forth. So it's like, okay, bitch, you ain't here, we can go at it. And then it's another one like, look, I don't feel like being bothered, and block you or whatever. So um but see, people do that, and they say, oh, I support you, the content creator, but I don't like your moderator. Well, come and support me, or watch a replay where they're not at. You can do that, because the thing is, being an adult, you can just bypass people. I'm in chats all the time with people who don't care, don't see it for me. And you know what? It's like I don't even see them. I don't even got to block them. It's just that I just bypass them and just keep it moving. Um, and then I feel like everybody should handle it that way. Everybody doesn't. So in that case, block that person. If you don't want to even see their name or see what they say, or just irks the fuck out of you, just block them and just keep it moving and engage in the chat, and you won't even see what they saying or nothing. Um, yeah, matter of fact, speaking of blocking, I unblocked Pizarro on my end. So she said she didn't block me. So I don't know what the hell. But anyway, but as far as, so that's one thing. So, you as a moderator, if you have an issue, outside issues with people, and they come in the chat, that shouldn't be an issue. A moderator shouldn't just block somebody because they don't like them, because they're there to support the content creator, not you. So that's another thing. If a moderator has an issue and they can't just let the person be in the chat without it getting on their nerves, block them from you seeing them. Don't block them from the channel, but block them that you're mod for, but block them from you seeing them. That way, anywhere you see them, you won't have to be bothered. Um, but yeah, and then as far as moderators themselves, you're there to support the channel, you're there to support the content creator, you're there to help things move a little bit smoother. Anything outside of that, if you have any issues outside of that, you're supposed to handle those on your own time. And if there's issues, you need to speak with the content creator about that. um or if you just can't take it, just don't mind. As far as like over here, like you don't have to come over here and mod for me If you see people are in the chat or you don't like the topic or whatever the reason, you don't feel like it, don't come in. You know, if you want to watch from the bushes, watch from the bushes. If you just want to watch the replay or you don't watch it all, it's okay. You know, because, and that's just how I feel about it, because I would much rather that than you to be having a bad day or irritated as fuck or just, you know, whatever you're feeling and come in here and fuck shit up or be, you know, lashing out at people or doing stuff because you know, you're in a mood, you know. So I've had that happen over here before, you know. So yeah, I don't agree with it at all, you know. You said check my StreamYard settings. Wait a minute, hold on, let me see. Oh, Dolly, I love you, babe. Hey, take it back. Let me see. So what else? Okay, I don't know, but anything you put out on YouTube is digital proof. Absolutely, it is. Yeah, once you put some shit out on YouTube, people think they deleted stuff. Oh, yeah, it can be found. It can, especially if you involve some police, FBI or something. Trust and believe, YouTube got that shit, and they will give it up. So yeah, the afterfication math is gonna be something else. Money. Oh, I still can't believe these grown women let her steal their money. I mean, they literally just say, "Here you go, here you go." And I'm gonna tell you something else. Let me just give y'all a little preface on what's going to happen when because she is going to schedule another meet and greet. Okay, she's going to schedule another meet and greet. But let me tell you what's going to happen. There's gonna be another fee. Watch. I bet the fuck when she schedules another meet and greet, vacation, whatever she want to call it, it is going to be another fee. I don't care if it's $10, it's going to be another fee. Because she's not going to have that money and she don't got it. And if she makes it, she's not going to want to spend her own. Trust me on that. Watch. April, my advice, get the fuck out of this sector. Oh my God. You can do so much more. Love how you treat folk on your platform. Thank you, Charbe. Thank you so much. Deirdre don't even agree with a per statement earlier. I still can't believe it's crazy. If I wasn't seeing it with my own eyes, I wouldn't believe it. Yeah, a lot of people, you try to talk about this shit to people who don't watch and they be like, bitch, what? Like, huh? Let me see. I didn't know she was a CC and I still do not care. Yeah, she is. Yeah, she is. Um, can you give a brief recap on her issue with Blutify? She seems obsessed. It is just about blocking Deirdre's mod, or it's something more. Well, she said that they did have a previous issue. They did have a previous issue. And basically there's some behind the scenes stuff going on. Okay. Behind the scenes stuff going on. The previous issue was pretty much the money situation. Blutify did not like that, and this is per Deidre. Blutify did not like that the real, I'm just saying, which is the moderator, which is the person that had questions about vacation and the payment and everything and what's going on. So the real, I'm just saying, was reaching out. She had reached out to 5A. She had, did all of that. No answer. She reached out to Blutify, who was, the moderator, who a moderator, I guess, that she felt comfortable enough with reaching out to. And so she reached out to her and still was not getting any answer. And so that's where she went and she reached out to Deirdre for whatever. Deirdre said that her and I'm just saying, had a history. They, been supporting the same people in different chats over the years. So, they obviously had a rapport with each other. They were both supporters of 5A, both people who had paid for Fication and were going. And the real, I'm just saying, reached out to Deirdre as far as what was going on. And Deirdre agreed to help her get some communication, which she did. And so Blutify did not like that. Deirdre kind of went over her head, I guess, and Deirdre was not yet a moderator yet either. She was a supporter in the chat. And so Blutify did not like that, she went over her head basically. So they had some background stuff. So it still led from that situation with the real. I'm just saying. Um, so yeah, so that's the recap on that, and then it kind of just progressed to where Blutify ended up blocking the real because she probably felt like not only is the real trying to reach out to her, she's ignoring her, but now she went to somebody else telling this person that Blutify is ignoring them. So she felt like this person needed to be blocked, and that is wrong. If you have an issue with this person trying to get some communication, it's not up to you to block that person. Now I don't know. Did Five Babe say when you see this person block them? Could have. I don't know. Five Babe didn't say that, but she was blocked. Child, do you know who her mods are? Brooke and Raw. She will be in more mess. She thinks she's. You know what? I saw that. I was in the live when she modded both of them. For whatever reason, she feels like those two are. She probably should have kept who she had and just let them make a choice if they was gonna choose versus them two, cause them two. But yeah, that's a whole nother thing. Um, Thank you, Chanel, babe. Yes, like she lied in first. She said she didn't call CPS on Rita, but then admit she did call Baltimore CPS on live and posting the number for others to call. Oh wow. Oh, huh. Oh wow. It's funny that she got touchy about trolls. Yeah, she has an open chat. Well, see, that's another thing because I thought that she does have an open chat over there, and she said clean slate and anybody can come over and trolls. If trolls is bothering you, it's up to you to do what you do, but she don't care. So yeah, hey Eddie. So I didn't, so like stuff that was being said in the chat, I really didn't think she would be bothered by it because of how she runs her channel as well. Brooke been hollering she babe nation, so I want to see what Fi think about she is now Deidre Mai. I'm gonna tell you something, love and devotion. Fi babe already been watching Brooke. She already been watching Brooke, and she watching Raw. If you don't know, Raw had been over there in recent times with Fi babe, and right, yeah, she's been over there. Fi babe been like shouted her out a little bit or whatever in recent times. So trust and believe she sees both of them. Thank you, Sharbe. Yes, I love you, boo. Um, so yeah, trust and believe. Five babies. Why? See, here's the thing, and that's what I mean by patterns. Okay, when we talk about patterns, we talked about this the other day. We talk about it a lot. Okay, certain people are just predictable. If you just watch a person's moves and how they handle things, it's going to be pretty much the same way every time, especially when they show you over and over again. Five Babe is very predictable in how she handles things. So whoever doesn't know just isn't paying attention. Okay. So no one is exempt. No one is exempt from being called out from Five Babe. I'm just gonna tell y'all. Okay. She watches every fucking thing. I don't care what she says she don't watch. She watches every fucking thing. Okay. Um, and she watches the chat, she watches people's channels, she watches every fucking thing. And as soon as you make any type of move, especially after she has spoken, now she is a person that feels like you should just be able to read her mind and just follow her suit anyway, just follow her lead anyway, right? But especially once she has spoken on something and you still. Matter of fact, she has said that about me. Like I had just talked about side eyeing, and then you gonna go over here, bitch. I didn't give a fuck. I wasn't paying no attention to that. And then I didn't give a fuck because it had nothing to do with you. Like, who are you? Like, people got their own shit going on. I'm dealing with this over here. When I'm over there in your chat, I'm over there. Hey, Fi Babe, comment on whatever you're talking about. But when I'm over here, like, that's what it is. Like, you ain't running shit or me or what I got going on. So, but she has said it. And that's another thing. Like, she will say things that she said today. Like, there's no other time that she has actually said, look, if you go over there in that chat or you do this and that, don't come back over here. But she said it today. She let her moderators know and any of her subscribers know, like, if y'all fuck with Bama, I don't want you over here, period. She said that. Now, she said that because she's comfortable enough to feel like she's going to win and people are just going to stop going over to Bama's. But let somebody go over to Bama's and then try to come back in her chat and she see them. They will get embarrassed. Okay. And same thing with anybody else's chat that she don't fuck with or that she is having anything with, i.e. Brooke. And Brooke is one of those people, you know, you have these people who feel good about saying, I go where I want, I do what I want, I'm an individual. You know, this sounds good, but are you really? Because you're going to get tested and a person is gonna let you know, nah, bitch, like, if you over here, you over here. So that's when I say, like, people sometimes will make a choice for you, because if you don't automatically choose them or just stop doing things or going places on your own in the name of supporting them, they will come out and say, let me help you out. If you're gonna be over there, you can't come over here. And they will choose for you. So Brooke and Raw, we'll see. They ain't exempt, okay? Nobody is. So yeah, she holler, Babe Nation. But I mean, as a matter of fact, Lori, Lori asked to squash it, so I ain't got no problem or whatever. But you know, you have people who, um, she's one who, I go where I want, do what I want. She'll get checked, you know, she'll get questioned. I ain't gonna say checked, but she'll get questioned every time. She'll go on Bama's, Lady P, whoever the fuck will question her. Why was you over here? What you doing over there? You know, all that fuck ass shit. And then, you know, you sit up there like, what? Like, I support a lot of people, or I do. Man, you can't. So Lori had finally got called out. What did I say? Nobody is exempt. You can say you can go anywhere you want. You can say you can support who you want, but no, that's not okay. So yeah, they do be doing too much with the blocking. Yeah, I come to see the content creator, not the model. Let's be cool. Yep, Eddie. Hey, of you. How you doing, babe? Let me, because I know I'm behind. Let me apologize for my behavior in the chat. I was cutting up, but she was like, Dolly, you good, babe. You are good. Like, y'all don't got to apologize for nothing. You was saying how you felt, and it is what it is. So it's all good. Big man, what's going on, boo? Hey, Des, I'm out for Sweet Ma. There are people that come into her chat. I don't care for her, but I'm there for her. That's all. That's it. That's it. Yes. Hey, beauty, sweet boo. Rita needs to stay far away from her channel. I mean, calling CPS on somebody ain't shit to play with. Ain't shit to play with. But at the same time, like I said, if she apologized to Rita and Rita accepted that apology, that's on Rita, you know. But at the same time, you got to know who you're dealing with, and you got to remember, you know, don't forget. I think it's good practice that mods just time out, because a lot of people get sour on the creators because the mods love to ban for their own enjoyment. Yeah, she gonna get her bump kick. Side note, I got my money yesterday. Dolly got her money yesterday. Yes. Okay, no credit. Y'all silly. Y'all silly. She forced Fire hand. She was starting beef with Fire allies, Matures, Leo D, the mods, and lives. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry, babe. Ooh. What was that comment? Celia. Hold on. The mods and Fi's live and her platform, and she kept saying Fi don't control her or her platform or reflection on Fi because she's a mod for her. And I'm just finishing your statement because I'm assuming that you meant because she's a mod for her. See, and that's a thing too. Let me say that, because I don't totally disagree with her prefacing some of her videos with, you know, nobody controls her or her channel. And the reason why is because a lot of times people expect, because you mod for somebody, that you are automatically supposed to agree with everything that they do and say, you know, and that's not true. I may do or say something over here or be cool with somebody. I may come on here, do a video in support of somebody, and one of my moderators feel like, nah, April, you know, I disagree. And they may even go and talk about it. That's cool. So if they go and in turn make a video pretty much disagreeing with what I said, I mean, I do feel like it's overkill to come on and say, you know, yeah, I'm out for this person, I'm out for April, but she don't control me, she don't control, my channel or what I got going on over here. I mean, you shouldn't have to do that. I feel like it's overkill, but people will, especially when your support system is mainly the person, that you mod for. If a lot of your support comes from the channels that you mod for, and you are coming on doing a video going against something that they're for, or vice versa, you're for something that they're against, then you may just have to preface your video with that statement, because people will automatically assume that because you're going against or being for something, that you're either shading that content creator, or like you're being insubordinate or something. And it's just like, we laugh about the moderator job thing, like, but at the same time, a lot of people treat it as that. They act like you are an insubordinate employee. Like, oh my God, you ain't supposed to say that. You ain't supposed to do that. You ain't supposed to be over there. What are you doing? So is it a job? Is it not? Like, okay, this is a free voluntary position. But then when people move around as if they are an individual, they are called out for that. So which one is it? And, I'll say this, as far as forcing Fi's hand, I feel like she is in her right to beef with Fi's allies, because she is a content creator. She is within her right to have her own opinion on certain situations. If she see, here's the thing too. We always, like, we talk about people like, I only come for somebody who come for me. But then you got people, somebody got to do the coming for. And in this beef sector, coming for somebody means disagreeing with them. We equate disagreeing with coming for somebody. Sometimes you don't even have to come on here. You ain't cussing nobody out. You are not, hold on. Okay. So you're not cussing anybody out. You're not calling them out their name. You are not disrespecting them in any way. But because you come on and your opinion is not the same as theirs, or you don't agree with the topic or situation they're involved in, then you're automatically coming for them. So we have to like separate that too. If people, so I don't know. So it's kind of like a double standard, because it's like, you can't disagree with anybody. Like, you can't be an individual, you can't, like, if you have your own channel, you can't run your own channel the way that you please because you're a moderator for this person, and so a moderator having their own channel being a reflection of somebody, that's the public's problem, not the YouTuber's problem. Let me say moderator's problem, moderator / YouTuber. Like, it's not their problem that the public or the audience sees them as a reflection of this person. Because when they're a content creator, they're their own person, and that should be separated. And then they have to come on and like do a whole disclaimer on, my views, my opinions, or, this is my channel. When I'm over there, I'm over here, but I'm over there. But when we over here, this is my position. Like, you shouldn't even have to go through all of that, because you should just be able to have your own opinion. But the audience is not going to let you do that. They see you modding this channel. They see you, if one of my moderators go and make a video against something, they're going to, ooh, April, such and such just made a video about, okay. So people will cause an issue where there really isn't one. But as far as like starting something in her chat, now with that, I see where 5A would have to make a decision, because when moderators are being disrespectful in the chat, or, voicing issues that they have with each other in the chat, all of that, then yeah, that needs to be discussed and maybe a decision needs to be made. But when we're talking about being a content creator outside of being a moderator, then, we need to be able to separate that. Not only did they let her steal their money, but they'll be the same one to cuss their family members out over $5. Coily, come on now. Come on. Man, them people is batshit crazy if they give that drug head their money. They gonna give it to her. Watch. And that's the truth. Somebody in their own family, I bet you better not owe. You better not pay back, but they'll give a stranger, I don't know what. Or if vacation is going to be hot dogs and chili sauce in a free park with her brother as a DJ. Yes, it's damn sure going to be a very downsized event if she's not asking for anything else. Hey, Miss Mom G3, how you doing, babe? But happy New Year, babe. Thank you so much. Love and devotion, and I agree. That's why I understand why she celebrated her calling CPS. The money is gone. Gone. It's strong today. I see I missed all this part. Okay, yeah. Yep. The thing about Deidre is she rode too hard for 5 Babe, and now she's out on the outs. She wants truth, but you got to admit to being wrong. Yeah, you got to admit to what you did, especially when hey Terrence, how you doing, babe? Especially when like when you solely go in on people just all in the name of somebody else. You don't have no issue with that person. You did never had an issue with that person, but this is who we on right now. So, you in the chat, you in they comments, you doing your thing and everything. You got to be prepared for what's to come after that, because ain't nobody exempt. Nobody is exempt from getting called out, from, and sometimes it can be seen as trying too hard. If you are just going in like crazy, sometimes it can just be seen as trying too hard. So, yeah. Was there my people start blaming Fi, saying she was putting her up to calling CPS on Reed and Rita, when Fi didn't ask or even know what she was doing until after she did it. Well, that's where inserting yourself comes in. So yeah, and I get that too, because if a person is solely going in on somebody in the name of somebody else, and they doing things and weren't even asked, then yeah, they gonna blame. They gonna find somebody to freaking blame. So I get that. So yeah, I don't disagree with that. Some of these people take being a mod to a whole new level. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yo. What up, April? Rookie here. Hey, boo. Oh, he just got a new name. Okay. All right, let's see. Oh, I'm behind. Okay, hold on. Oh shit. I'm behind. Damn. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, there we go. Hey, Pussy Galore. What about Fi having the nerve to say some subbies paid her money to give back to the people who wanted a refund? Please tell me why subbies would give back money that is already supposed to be there. Thank you, Pussy Galore. Thank you. But see, that's what I mean about 5 Babe is too comfortable now. Okay? 5 Babe is just too comfortable now. All right? The thing about it is, at some point, 5 Babe was, she wouldn't even say like what she barely would talk about the support financially that she was getting. But she's to the point now where she will overshare because she is like, her head has grown, so has her ego and her arrogance. And she feels like no matter what she says or does on here, she is going to have the same support. So, with that being said, she can come on here and say, yeah, y'all didn't pay me this, that, and the third, but guess what? I ain't even got to give it back. Somebody else gonna do it for me. And see that, and that's how she tells on herself. Like, she don't even know she's telling on herself when she's telling on herself. You're telling us that you don't have the money to pay back, because nobody should have to pay your debt for you if you just got the money safely locked away in Babe Nation's account and everything's cool until we can open it back up again and reschedule. Girl, gone. What we did find out from this interview is no updates were being given. Once she rescheduled to September and that did not happen, there were no Zoom calls and updates and all of that shit. She did exactly what I said she was going to do, which is just hope that people would just forget and let it go. But there's people that are talking about it and asking about it and things like that. So that's the reason why, it's still floating around. But see, if people were like, it's just like with the GoFundMe money way back then, a couple years ago, people just stopped asking. For a minute, she might give some updates. She might let people know what's going on, give people a little bit. Well, I can't tell you too much, but we doing this, that, and the third, to the point where it just faded off. She'd change the subject, do other things or whatever, and then people just stopped asking. She got almost $3,000 then. This time she just shot higher and she got it. And not only does she not have to pay the money back to those who are requesting, but they're going to pay her more to reschedule. So, yeah. Yeah. The real probably didn't ask or expect Deidre to make a scene, and that is why she is no longer with Deidre. Well, I'll say, like, I did figure, damn it, my bad, y'all. When I touch the thing, it goes on there. But my thing is that I did figure that something happened because, number one, the Tweety is a huge supporter of 5A. So she obviously was gone. Okay. um they were all good, especially Tweety. Like, they were all good. Like, when she was saying, this ain't about 5A, this about the moderators and stuff like that, they was all good to go. They was cool. We can be over here, we can be over there, it's all good. But when it was a direct headbutt with both of those, and the real how they felt really came out, then I know for a fact that somebody, and not all of them, but somebody from that was a moderator, was saying, what, and she said the real, and it is fucked up because, but you're saying that she probably didn't ask her. I don't know. That's what she's saying, so that's what I'm gonna go with. The real, actually, the real was, every time that she's told the story and the real was in her chat, she confirmed. I mean, she even said, I don't have no money to be giving away, in big old capitals. I remember that statement. I don't have no money to be giving away. That's what the real said. So I don't know if Deidre is not telling it. I don't think she's telling untruth, because the real was right there when she was giving that whole story. I just think the real was uncomfortable when receipts were being shown and stuff like that, and she still wants to be able to go on 5A's chat. So, and maybe she didn't want it to be made public. She probably didn't want it to be made public. It was a behind the scenes situation. And they was handling behind there. But then once she got blocked and Deirdre was upset about her being blocked and all of that, and the falling out was happening, here we go. It was made a public situation. So Okay, Terrence. Thank you, babe. I loves to cut ties when people get too smart to her ways. She going to get a whole new goof troop really soon. The money is already there. Yep. Then why would people help refund money that is already there? That makes no sense. That's because the money is not there. And another thing is that people want to act like, well, you shouldn't have to pay this back. You know, you were going to have this money anyway. So we're just going to do it for you. And so, how many times are y'all going to pay for this same meet and greet that has not happened? Because y'all just going to keep on paying for the same meet and greet that did not happen? Like, how many $200 is y'all going to pay for something that ain't even happened yet and don't look like it's going to happen? Because we in 2021, and it don't look like Taste of Chicago might not happen this year either, or no cruises, or no white party, or none of that shit. So what do you know what I'm saying? And it's not about, see, here's the thing, it's not about the people. If you want her to keep your money, fine. Like Deirdre said, I asked her about her paying her payment for vacation. She said she was just gonna just let her reschedule, and just, whenever she reschedules, she's paid. So okay, I respect it. If that's what you want to do, fine. There's some people who booked a cruise, and they were offered a credit or some type of upgrade or something like that when they can open it back up again. If people went for that, fine. If they said, no, that ain't gonna work, I need this back now, give people what they ask for. People who are asking for a refund, see, because that's something that I heard on the replay where I went to go listen to what Bama said on the Just Lovely's person. That's who has the audio of Bama saying what she said about 5 on radio, on stereo. So, she allowed some people to come up and discuss the situation. And you have a person, Seven Stars went up there and she talked about the money and why isn't she giving people refunds. One of the things that the response was, people are grown, they need to ask for a refund. Well, that's the whole thing. They did. There's people who did ask for a refund and they were treated fucked up. There's people who did ask for a refund and still has not gotten it right now. And now she's saying that she refunded some people that she sees moving funny and stuff like that, so she don't even want them to come. That's all fine and good. Nobody gives a fuck now, because whatever paperwork has been filed, girl, like, you're still going to be flagged as a scammer when it's all said and done, because you decided to hold on to people's money until they had to embarrass you, make it public. You say you ain't going to give nobody nothing until you good and ready. If you decide, like, who the fuck are you? And that's the whole problem. It's not about who said you can keep the money. If they said you can keep it, keep it. It's about who wants their money back. Period. You reschedule it to a certain date. That did not happen. And now people are just supposed to just wait around and just assume. No, give me my shit. And if you reschedule and it's going to happen and I want to re-sign up, then I will. But as of right now, I don't see it, and I want my money. My money look a lot good in my pocket than it does in yours. The fuck? I don't need you to hold on to my money. Period. Yeah, she only filed that suit against Rita trying to impress Vi. I always said it was bogus and had no validity. Now today she says she is withdrawing the suit against Rita. Who said that? Ooh, who had a suit? Who? Raw or Brooke? Mm. That's crazy that they would give more money to cover in. They did. Oh my God, Bama been drunk for 2 days. Ooh, shit. She wants everyone to be loyal to her, but she is loyal to no one. Fire's a bridge burner. BBK, Chop, Tracy, and Demi Chop, Bama Chop, Deirdre Chop. Don't forget Vella. Y'all remember Vella Breaker? Wasn't she like, she was supposed to have been blocking too many people or some shit? Like, it was something going on over there. I forget what it was that was going on over there, but something was going on over there, and they said Bella was just blocking people unnecessarily and going crazy in the chat. But yeah, it's okay for her to be in broken relationships, but no one else could. And thank you, Beauty Sweet, because that's my whole thing. Like, girl, you didn't drag Club Chat and fight and Sean Bradley for over a year, bitch. And but it's okay. It's okay for y'all to be cool. Why? Because you can benefit from them. Oh, it's okay for you to be cool with, you say, TSCC members who came over. Oh, that's cool for y'all to be cool with them or whatever now that they no longer TSCC. It's just like, but then you say you side eye anybody that was over there and shit. It's just like, no, it's not. All of that is bullshit. It's special strokes for different folks. Okay? It's all about who you can benefit from. I think Five News was funny. That's it, and that's all. I thought she found her niche, but why the fuck are these people adoring her and being inspired by her? I don't know what the fuck they being inspired by. What, a bitch that got a slick tongue and know how to get a couple dollars up out of people? Because that's all she doing with them. That's all she doing with them. And that news funny shit, that shit is dead, because all the news is now is just her just responding to people who have said shit about her. That's all the news is now. The news ain't even, bitch. Deirdre drug Lori for doing just that. Deirdre drug a lot of people, including me, for no fucking reason other than the same thing that Five Babe is upset with her right now for. She did. I didn't see her drag Lori, but I know like a bunch of bitches, I know she was over there getting checked, and so I'm sure, because anybody that, once they gave the slightest inclination that this person was a problem or wasn't, following suit, oh, they was in. They was in. Let me see. When she came back the second time, I said, "How did she sober up that fast?" But when she tried talking and couldn't put two words together, I said, "She's still drunk. That bitch be drunk for days. That bitch be drunk. She got to be doing something else. How the fuck you drunk for days? You go to sleep. Like liquor, like you be up for a minute, you be kicking and stuff, but eventually you nod and you out. So it must be something else in that shit." Not about the apology. Both of her mods are taking Rita to court. She needs to stay away. Oh, yep, Beauty Sweet. Oh, yep, you right, babe. You are so right. Yeah, you right. Hell yeah, you right. Yep. Ain't even gonna be hot dogs in the park. That bitch never planned on hosting Frogcation. Nah. I did say that if COVID was still around in March, she was going to give everybody their money back. Is that what she said? Okay. All right. I mean, if that's what she said. I can't support someone I can't be open and honest with. No, because then how the fuck? It's like, if you just gotta hold your tongue, watch what you go, you walking on eggshells. Fuck that shit. Like, are we children again? Like, if you want some more kids, go have some. But if you need somebody to tell what the fuck to do, but bitch, no. Mm-mm. The Girl 5 channel, I mean, is going to take a deep dive like bad stuff. Oh my God. When the YouTube streets news started, it's when she fell out with Tree. Yep, because Tree, in my opinion, started the news and Fish stole the idea from her. She was shady from the start because they were friends. Yeah, she absolutely said, see, Five A, she'd do like a slick shady whatever and then won't name anything. But then she would actually say it directly. And she actually ended up saying directly, "Bitch, I'm taking the news. Bitch, I'm doing the motherfucking news. I'm your news lady now." So she did it on purpose. If you really support someone, you're going to tell them when they're right or wrong. Over here, I know this mods won't. Let me see. Over here, I know this mods won't disagree or correct the CC until they beef, and then they have a long ass list of things. Beauty Sweet, you find out all types of shit that you that you did not know. You're like, oh, well, damn, I just talked to you. Oh, okay. That's how you been feeling. So you've been just adding up. Like, okay. Yeah, no. Tell me. Hey, Fifi Boo. Let's see. Or if things did go wrong, if you was being real, you wouldn't have to do that. Yeah. Yeah, you should just be able to say. And that just goes into, you don't have to be disrespectful when disagreeing with somebody. You can just simply just say, like, I ain't feeling this, or, did you ever think of this, or just anything. Like, you don't have to be disrespectful. Hey, Mastermind, how you doing, babe? It is. Thank you so much. We just talking. Good night, Kay. Love you, boo. Sweet dreams. No, ma'am, I don't need to delete them. They are funny. She did a live New Year's Eve and said it was her daughter BD. Then she said today was Miracle BD. What? And first she said he, then she. I don't know if she. What? See, I didn't even listen to that shit. Oh my God. Really, as a 5-year-old, I have never heard a kid while she was on live, but we have heard and seen Gucci and other son, but not the 5-year-old. You know what, Love and Devotion? Because I had always said, like, this girl, she's supposed to have a 4-year-old daughter somewhere, right? I had always said that. And she had been saying she had a toddler daughter. And then I had heard, because I'm like, well, do she even have, because then somebody was like questioning how many kids she actually birthed. Like, she says she got this many kids, but, and then it's changing when this shit came out, when Divine, lost his life. So they were saying, like, she really only got, like, I think Gucci is her only real kid, because she was saying, like, she has a older son who is a state trooper. She's supposed to have like 5 sons, and then this little daughter that she just had a few years ago. So, and then I was told that it's possibly like her granddaughter, not her actual daughter. And I actually did listen to her last live that was like 30 something minutes, and she was saying that it was the girl's birthday. And I'm gonna tell you how people will lie about a situation. You just really gotta listen, right? Because they will start to explain and then kind of like talk very general, right? It's almost like how when she said Divine's mother was not here anymore, not here. She had gone home to glory. But then she had a very vague definition of why she said that lady was no longer here on this earth. You know, same thing how she described her daughter. um it was 5 years ago that I was laid up somewhere, and yep, and you mothers know how that go. And she didn't continue her or finish her sentence with, I was laid up 5 years ago somewhere giving birth. No. You know how y'all mothers know how that go. Yeah, 10 G's. That 10 G's been gone. Girl, Beauty Sweet, it was 20. It was 20, darling. 20. So yeah, so I don't believe nothing that come out of Bama mouth. That lady done lied about what she do for a living. That lady done lied about somebody's mama being dead. She done lied. That bitch, she done lied about everything in life. Okay, like her whole existence that she pictured or portrayed here on YouTube was a lie. So I don't believe shit that she say. I'm surprised his sensibility that people still support her at this point. She may have asked Real and expected her to speak to Five behind the scenes, but instead Deirdre took it public. Yeah, I think that she didn't want it to be public. Yeah. She got a nice scam going. I need to try. Terrence, don't go. She is a fool, and she's not good at the scam game at all. Bad customer service. Yeah, because you just can't go missing. See, here's the thing, too. You go missing, but then you be on live, but you still be on social media. Like, you can't, like, the first. You know who she remind me of? Of that shit. What's that lady's name? With the Bible, the Christian scam and stuff. Dana Chanel. She remind me of that Dana Chanel lady. Like, she just be on doing little videos, be on Instagram, be every motherfucking where, knowing that these people asking for their money back. Same difference. She gonna have a damn class action lawsuit against her in a minute. She keep playing with motherfuckers. Keep on. Whew, you are so far behind now. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. My bad. Okay, I'm trying to catch up. Here I come. Our meet and greet was extremely dangerous for her. If I has that meet and greet, she is going to get jumped to her. She is Spylax's character and is hypocritical because she doesn't extend the same grace she receives from others. Yeah. Think Bama's going through a domestic situation. Hey, Designs by V, how you doing, babe? Hey, Sandra. Hey, James. I would agree with that because like the family of Divines was saying something about her being evicted recently, and just certain situations going on that she probably shouldn't be in if her husband is taking care of business. So yeah. mm, Happy New Year, boo. You ever seen a news anchor be a part of the news they report on? No, I is no YouTube news reporter. She's the drama on the streets. Yeah, she is the drama on the streets, and she just comes on and responds to the people who speak on her. That's it. It ain't no real news. She said she was married with 5 children. Yep. Yeah, she was calling her daughter a he. Oh wow. Happy New Year, babe. Thank you so much. Oh wow, yes. But see, that's what I'm saying. She probably done told so many damn lies. She don't even know what she's saying no more. Hey Jay Parrish. Really, FB, if I just said it was only 10G, not 20. She said most people didn't pay the full 200. They only paid the $100 deposit. Well, Beauty Suite, I still think it was more than that. Okay, so here's the thing. She had at the end, it was like 112. I want to say 112 because it was 107, then it was like some extras. So, but anyway, we'll just round around 110 people. The fee was $200 a piece. Most people paid in full. And then a lot of people did pay half and half. There's very few, because if I remember when she was doing like her last, she had extended because she had gave people like a time to pay by, right? To pay in the second deposit. So um it was supposed to be in April that everybody had all the whole $200 paid in, right? The other $100. But then she had extended it to May. But she said there's only a few people. Like she said, there's only a few people. So unless half of the people only paid the $100 or only paid, the full amount, and she was still waiting, she's, no. She said it was still a few people who hadn't paid in full. She's gonna go ahead and extend it out because of what was going on, and extend it out until May. And that's what she did. And then I want to say, I don't know if they even made it to the May day. I think like sometime in May, it was maybe within a 30 days before it was supposed to actually happen, is when she went ahead and extended it, or changed the date and changed the whole thing. But she said it was only a few people. So if it wasn't so if you figure um even 110 people, right? 110 people, $200 a piece would still be over 20 grand. So if you just like knock down like them little few people or whatever that didn't pay, that still owed $100, she would still be around that same amount. She lying. She's lying. Dummy's Criminal should be a star on that show. Ooh. She made it like that boy was an orphan and had nobody but her when he got a whole family, their mother, father, grandmother, auntie, cousin. Yeah, hey Madison Boo. Thank you. But what the hell's going on? Oh my God, I seen the previous live. Girl, they out here acting damn fool. But yeah, she made it seem like, and she said, it ain't she acted like shit. She said, we all he got. He ain't seen his daddy since, we ain't seen him since he was about 2 years old. The mama that went home to glory, like, and yeah, he got a whole family out here, both parents. Not only one, like the mama is still living, but he got both. And he was so blessed that he got aunties, cousins, grandmamas. Like he had everybody had a hand in raising him. So not only did he not have his parents, but he had all types of people like loving on him. So then, hey, Dark Chocolate, then Chanel and her husband should be under the jail for scamming all those people. Man, And she reminded me of them. Then they turned around and said they are creating generational wealth. Boy. Remember, she said her husband let one of his ex convict friends live there and it was causing a problem. No, I don't remember that. See, I had stopped watching her a lot, like after a while. So it's stuff that I probably missed. Then they turned around. Okay, wait a minute. Yeah, they tripping generational my ass on the backs of who? Yep, just another lie. Thank you, sweet D. Thank you, babe. She probably lied about how many people paid. We never saw a confirmed list. However, many people it was, they all should have refunds by now. Absolutely. Absolutely they should. And that is true. Like you never saw well, she had like well then she'd be flashing shit or whatever because she did end up showing like a list and had a final number and stuff. But, you know, everything unless you see like actual receipts and you actually see like everything, everything is pretty much speculation. But we're speculating based on information that she put out here. So Vina. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. That's not fair or plausible. People may not be able to take off in this new year. So trifling. And see, that's the thing is that everybody can't just schedule it. But this is the mindset of a delusional ass person or a person who feels like the world revolves around them. Because for you to just feel like you can just change events to whatever date you choose and basically people are just supposed to plan around that and you're just supposed to hold on to people's money or they need to have a good excuse as to why they need a refund. What am I supposed to do? Just plan my whole life and everything I got going on around what the fuck you got doing, what you doing? Like whether you can help it being a pandemic or not, the thing is that you can't expect people to just be able to live life on your terms. A lot of people took vacation during the summertime. So a lot of people may save vacation time for that time of year and they just knew that they was going to be able to, take off. And for those who don't, they were going to make special requests. But now that they made those special requests and we are no longer having the event, but they didn't already took the time off. Some places you have to like do things months in advance or weeks in advance. Or now that you didn't already put the time in, other people didn't schedule stuff around you. Like it's all different type. But when a person they don't work, they do things at whenever they please. They think the world revolves around what the fuck they got going on. They don't know nothing about that. Or ain't thinking about that. So she said it was like she pushed him out of her. She sure did say that. I forgot about that. She sure did say that. Y'all, whatever happened to Joyce? Well, Joyce was just on Bama's last live that I seen with her. So that's another one. That's what I was saying earlier. I was like, Joyce, Lady P, Blutify, a bunch of y'all hoes be over there loving motherfucking Bama, be all on her channel. Rebel Son. Rebel Son is a you don't tell me what to do type person. So we gonna see. We are damn sure going to see. Deidre is gone. The interview is over. So Deidre, we ended with her on the last live, and right now we're just pretty much talking about whatever. Yeah, but she's gone. Hey, Adrian. Um, a whole entire family. She didn't even know enough about Divine to lie about his background. No, she didn't, because what she did was she read what was in the newspaper, and then after reading what was in the newspaper as far as the details of him, she just added whatever else, thinking that wasn't nobody going to find out. See, the thing about it is people verify information on here. Okay, if I come tell y'all some big long ass story or whatever, somebody is going to go check that shit out. And then what's going to happen is if they find a discrepancy, then they're going to bring it to YouTube. It's okay, sweet love. It's no problem, babe. It is. It's. Oh, I got like a little short live that I was starting this live, but I clicked off of it on accident, so that might be up. But it is. I got her name in the title, so if you wanted to go watch it, it is long, so you might want to skip through. But it was pretty good. It was pretty good. The chat is entertaining, so if you watch the chat, you'll be entertained. It won't seem like it's so long. But yeah, so. Mm, what can Deidre do for you or anyone else that comes to her platform? Is she going to put you in production? Who, me? Oh, I don't want to be in production. I do not want to be in production. I don't know. Well, one thing I will say, if that's the field that she's in, it just depends on what people want out of this thing, right? So, if you're a person who wants to be on TV, wants to be a part of, that life, then maybe she could link you up in some stuff or whatever. But yeah, I'm not looking for that. Like, I'm not looking for that. As far as I go, I mean, obviously we're on YouTube, so we do video, we do, and you might be able to learn some skills from her. You might be able to learn how to put videos together better, if nothing else, as far as on YouTube. So, depending on what she chooses to share, some people may get some things from her. I personally, I am intrigued by her knowledge, um, in like wholesale buying, and the beauty cons and all of that kind of stuff. Like, I'm interested in that type of stuff. So, for to gain knowledge from somebody who's been there, to kind of know some of the behind the scenes stuff, or how to maneuver when you get there, because I will be. um I feel like that's good knowledge. It's always good to hear, for somebody to give you some of the game or whatever. But yeah, so I guess it just depends on what people are looking for out of this thing. Um, she said her subscribers were going to pay the money back. Why would they have to pay the money back if she didn't spend it? The bitch is a thief. Yes, Adrian. Yeah. If okay, because what she said was she has an account solely for Babe Nation. The money is there, it's safe. The only money that has been spent is things that she had to leave deposits on, which she's gotten back now. Um, so no money should be spent outside of what she's given refunds for. She said that she will not come on and show anybody what's in that bank account because it's not anybody's business. But she also won't give people refunds who are asking for them either. So, and then the people, who are asking for refunds publicly, people are reaching out to her and saying, I'll pay that back. You don't even got to worry about it. Just give me the information so that I can give them their money back. Um, I'm going to say this, y'all. She doesn't know how blessed she is. She takes full advantage of the support that she has. Full advantage of the support that she has. She's braggy, she's arrogant. She is very showy. And, if the people who are supporting her in that way don't care, it is what it is. But for me being on the outside looking in, and, she just doesn't know how blessed she is. And it's a shame, because what happens is, you are usually taught a lesson to show you, but then by the time you're taught that lesson, the blessing is gone. So hopefully she doesn't get there, but she is very much so blessed to have the support that she has with what she's trying to do with this thing, because starting a business does cost money. you know creating your own good production here on YouTube costs money. Keeping yourself up, and you spending the time to do what you need to do on here, it costs money. And she obviously has the people that will support whatever it is that she does on here. And she uses that as an extra reason to use people to the fullest extent, because she knows that she won't she won't have to um she won't have to be the one to suffer the loss behind it, because somebody will take that loss for her, so it is what it is. Remember, you had her over here on your platform asking her about the entire thing, and you're my customer. Oh my goodness, Pussy Galore, you was here. Yeah. Yeah, I sure was asking her about that shit, but yeah, Butterfly wasn't going. Butterfly wasn't. She was like, they ain't playing in her face. Don't let her do that. Like, sometimes you just gotta let people talk and catch their own self up. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, thank you, Vina. Thank you so much, babe. Oh, here, let me see. Yep, thank you so much for asking, Vina. That chat was tearing her up. Y'all so silly. Yep, that's what Pussy just said. Yeah, if the money there, you shouldn't even need nobody. But they ain't thinking like that. All they here, let me give you some more. Here you go. How much you need? I went to Mammoth to be nosy, watched her last 2 or 3 videos today, and was struggling to listen to her stammer and stuttering and skipping over her words. Just sounded rough. And she already don't talk in complete sentences, so that had to be hard. Okay. Says she will do another tour date today, so she may be on Pizarro's tomorrow. LOL. Yes, yep. So Pizarro, yeah, Pizarro had never came up, but that's cool. But yeah, because Pizarro wanted to do an interview with her. Somebody else had asked her in the chat over there, but she was saying like if she didn't know you and stuff, she had wanted you to call her and set it up and stuff. Pizarro ain't with the phones and stuff. But then there was somebody else in the chat who said something about, how people be on here. And I did comment like, if you can't make a phone call, then you trying to handle business on here, do an interview. I mean, you know, people gotta. What do you want out of this thing? Are you for play, or do you really want to see something come from this? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's like you got to be able to take risk or handle business and stuff like that. But it is what it is. But I can't see Pizarro in the chat, so I didn't know what Pizarro was saying. But it was somebody else in the chat asking about an interview, but didn't want to call her. I just asked because she made it seem like it's a privilege and beneficial to be on her platform. Yeah, yeah, she did say that. Yeah. Deidre got her refund quick as fuck. She didn't want the smoke. Woo, she didn't want. Uh-oh. Ooh, uh-oh. She didn't want to leave her dangling. Anyone who believes Bama has a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 year old. That's what she said, girl. That's what she said. Mm-mm. This cold ass coffee. I was reading the chat. Y'all was like, she's still woke. I was over here with this is my second cup of coffee, y'all. I was over here with, I said, let me get this coffee. I was about to make some tea, but I said, let me get this coffee, okay? Because y'all, y'all so silly. Sorry, I don't believe most people in positions like that will protect the integrity of their brand and name. Yeah, yeah. Fools usually don't recognize their bloods. You right about that. You are right. I remember when our cousin used to come on sometimes. I stopped watching her, but I'm surprised that he hasn't created a channel yet. So, yep, he's gonna spill all the beans. Ooh, cause that cousin, he another drunk one. He come on, he tell every motherfucking thing. Y'all remember when the cousin came on? He was talking about how she was drunk, had her face in the plate and everything. Hey, Cole's World. Oh, oh my God. Oh, I guess I'm getting ready to get off, y'all. I got this full face of makeup on. Y'all know how this lip be too. It be so hard to get off. Um, has Fire turned on Bama? Yeah, yeah. She turned on her already earlier today. She turned on her earlier today. Yep. Bama is out. And she told her moderators and anybody in Babe Nation, if you If you over there fucking with Bama, I don't want you over here. That woman won 5 racks on stereo. She could pay a few people back if she really wanted to, but I digress. I mean, it is amazing. Ain't it amazing? Like watching people who really be on the fuck shit and like as far as monetarily, like they just get like these blessings and lump sums of money. I mean, I know people like that in my real life. It's just amazing. Like you just be like, damn, the fuck? What the fuck am I doing wrong? But you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. When I used to do wrong, I was living the best when we talking about financially. Like it seems like when you try to do right or whatever, like, you know, it doesn't get rewarded right away, but I think it does pay off in the end. You know, you just gotta be patient. But yeah. Fia's poor too. She didn't even have money to buy Christmas gifts. She had to beg. Girl, you must be off tomorrow. You're giving a late night shenanigans. No, actually, I didn't been off for too long or whatever. I gotta go get back on my shit. So yeah, so I do gotta get up in the morning. But I had took a little nap today because I knew I was gonna be up with this, and I don't even take naps, but I did take one. And but yeah, I'm getting ready to go to bed. Grandma made it clear, fuck everybody. She also said Fire lied on her, and she said, and she and said she asked for $100, and she said she want receipts and a refund. Hold up, Five Babe said Bama asked for $100. What the fuck I missed? She said Bama asked her for $100. Oh my god, if Bama says the sky is blue, I question it. I'm trying to tell you because she lied about every motherfucking thing. I was thinking about her cousin today. Yes. That cousin, man, he just blue, 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 blue. They was even arguing a little bit. Deidre Loop Loop is a loose cannon. Why y'all why y'all call her Deidre Loop Loop? Y'all are silly. What the hell? I was talking about how the cousin was airing her business out. Man, and when she came over here, we asking her about I'm sorry, y'all. We asking her about her cousin. She was like, what? She was like acting like she didn't remember he was on there or something. Like, is you still drunk? Girl. Okay, Sandra, babe. I'm about to go to. Yeah, we knew it was coming. What goes up must come down. Absolutely. Coily, I can't help it. I don't know where they coming from. James was calling that lady Dee Dee Loop. he Oh, that's who he was talking about. Y'all are silly. Uh-uh. Okay, y'all. All right. You know yawning is contagious. Oh, that's a good yawn too when your eyes start watering. But all right, y'all, I'm about to get off. It's an hour and a half. James is crazy. I was wondering. I was wondering because I heard him say DD Loop Loop. I just didn't know what he was talking about. But I was like, what was I doing when he was going live? I had to be moving around doing something. It's almost 3, yeah. Oh, yeah, it is 3. Okay, yeah. Good night, Colesworth. Good night, Blazing. Good night, y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for supporting the interview and supporting everything. I love you so much, and I will definitely see y'all tomorrow, okay? Good night.